So the best way to do geometry is to actually read it for what it is. First, it says the exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of two interior angles. They could be opposite, doesn't matter. So you draw your triangle here. This is called an exterior angle. So you underline the wording because mathematics is a language. So the exterior angle, so here's exterior angle. So I'm going to put that thing here. I'll call it an angle of a triangle. Obviously, this is a triangle. So we'll name it, let's say we'll just name it A, B, C, D. So the exterior angle of a triangle is equal, so let's put this to be theta. So we say theta is equals to the sum, so it's equals to an addition, which is the sum of two. There must be two. There's 1, 2, so I cannot add a third one, so it must be two interior angles. That doesn't include this one. So let's call this one alpha, and let's call this one beta. It's equals to alpha and beta. You take all this wording, and that's what you do. And then you say to yourself, actually, if I'm looking for alpha, then it means it is theta minus beta. And if I'm looking for beta, then this would be theta minus alpha. This is how you do mathematics. You continuously ask questions. What if it was like this? What if it was like that? Now, here the question is find A, B, C. Again, here it's A, B, C. So let's start with this one first. What you always need to do when you're doing the weedy method is to determine what you're looking for. So we are looking for A. A is an angle. This angle is outside the triangle. Where is the angle? It's outside a triangle. So therefore we call it an exterior angle. Then what is given to us? Here, what's given to us is that this line is equals to that line. So this thing is an isosceles triangle. So we have the power to do something. We can call this A, B, C, D. These are big letters. This is a big letter, this is a big letter, this is a big letter, this is a big letter. So we'll call this triangle BCD. BCD. So to find this, what's given to us is this 40, is these two lines. So that means from the given information, we can tell that B equals to 40. This is an isosceles, and then the rest we'll have to figure them out. So let's start exactly where B is. So we'll say angle B is equals to 40 degrees, and the reason is BC is given that to be equals to DC. Now that we have found this, our triangle now looks like this. So this is 40 and this is 40. Now we can find angle A, rather angle C here. Actually, A we can find by the fact that this is just a straight line, so we can find it easily. So angle C plus angle B plus the 40 degrees, they are equals to 180 degrees. These are angles, interior angles of a triangle. So now C would be 180 minus 40, and that B, which is also 40. So the answer you should get here is 100 degrees. Now A, on the other hand, we said it's an exterior angle. So angle A would be the sum of B and C, the small b and C. And this is because A is an exterior angle of a triangle. So then B is 40 and C is 100 degrees. So this is going to give us 140 degrees. Even if we used a straight line, we would simply say that A plus 40 equals to 180. These are called supplementary angles. So then A would be 180 minus 40. This is going to give us 140 degrees. Even if we started by finding A, we could still find C, and C using this exterior angle. Now let's come here. Here we have three triangles. We have this triangle, we have this triangle, and we have the bigger triangle. Okay, let's name it triangle HGF HGFI. Okay, call it HGFI. So then we have triangle HGF, which has A and 40 inside. A is the angle we're looking for. Then we have triangle HFI, which have B and C, which we're looking for. Okay, then we have the triangle IHG, which has both A and B and C inside. But we can start with the easy one, which is C, or we can start with A, which is easy to find. Right, so this is number one. So now let's go to number two. Number two, A, if we redraw this, here's where A is, and here's where 50 degrees is, here's where 40 degrees is. This angle is exterior to this particular triangle. It's not inside this triangle, it's outside this triangle. Therefore, we can just say angle A plus angle 40 equals to 50 degrees. Why? This is exterior angle of a triangle. Then we can say A is equals to 50 degrees minus 40 degrees. So angle A is equals to 10 degrees. Now C, again, this is an isosceles triangle. So then C would be equals to 40 degrees, simply because HI is equals to HG in the other triangle. Now we have a scenario that looks like this, where we have two angles inside of a triangle. So now we can find B, because we know the properties of a triangle. So that means B plus 40 plus 50 equals to 180 degrees. These are interior angles of a triangle. We call it the sum of interior angles of a triangle. Now 40 plus 50 will give you 90 degrees. That simply means that our B is 90 degrees.